My fiance asked to get closure from her ex 2 days before our wedding. She said it was in the spirit of honesty and that she could have gone behind my back, but wanted to start our marriage with full transparency. 2 days before we say I do, she's asking for permission to get closure from a past relationship. Is that maturity or a massive red flag? Now I'm stuck wondering if she still needs closure. Because now I'm stuck wondering if she still needs closure. Is she really ready to marry me?
Are you done now?
Yes.
She's not. Massive red flag. Because why wasn't your closure met when you agreed to marry this man? Like you're going into a full marriage with another man and you don't have closure from your previous relationship. Honesty doesn't mean, what does it mean for someone to be honest? Like good for you, like 2 points for that, but that doesn't mean that's right.
But she was
a mental
honest
health thing.
Before the fact. She shared that she wanted to get closure. So it's not like she did it and would be like, oh, I did such and such.
And I respect
That's not the point.
Okay.
That's not the point because it's like she could be honest, but that doesn't mean what you're doing is okay. It's not okay because I can be honest and say, hey, I literally killed somebody yesterday. Just because I'm honest about it, that doesn't mean what I did.
So what's the closure? What's closure? Closure is basically saying, I just want to officially make sure what we both done with each other.
I don't know.
I just want to make sure like
The answer.
I can move on in a healthy way. What is it?
You needed that way before agreeing to marry somebody.
Closure is sex.
I don't want to say it, but
Oh yeah?
Sex,
You
yes.
over there too?
Think about it. What?
that's just what I think.
What
it
you,
is. I
what,
don't
you,
know.
what you think you're going to happen when you see your ex for the last time before you get married to somebody who you don't really want to
Like,
marry?
why do you need?
But that's like a fresh closure thing. Like if we just broke up and it's like, all right, let's talk. Like,
Says you.
I think it says 2 years. Hold on.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just
well, yeah, I'm assuming that if you're about to get married in 2 days, that this relationship that ended before wasn't recent.
We don't know that, but it says we just know that it's 2 days before the wedding.
And you would have to get the details of why the relationship ended before this.
Yeah.
Because if he had cheated on her, I know I'm making up my own story and you hate that. But if the person who she needed closure with had hurt her,
yeah.
she may have never gotten over it or whatever the case may be. And she may go back to see if there was still something there or whatever her reasoning is.
Or
You know what'd be
maybe just
crazy?
making sure before we close this, before we officialize, whatever, y'all. You know how I am. Like, just if the word is wrong, just tell me. But I don't know if before we make this official, let's just because once I close this chapter, I want to close it in the right,
But what do you
right
say
way.
during? I mean, I'm being genuine about this question. Like, so if closure is a conversation, what are you saying in this type of conversation?
Like what? Like, does the closure mean like, hey, like, does it include forgiveness? Like, oh, I just have to forgive you for this before I can move on. I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying, like, does the closure doesn't have to be sex.
And closure involves moaning.
But what if you need to do that before?
And not like this.
Yeah,
So then, but then guess
Not
what?
that kind.
That's a good thing because
It
then you
start
know
like
you're not
that.
ready to get married.
Yeah, but she
If
also...
you need the
she
closure to find out if you're ready to get
Then
married,
you're not ready.
then you're not ready. That's one.
Period.
What happened?
I just like it.
Oh, thanks. That needed to, if you even felt like that, even in the slightest, you might have wanted to do that after the proposal. If you knew that you want to marry this person, but you can't do it unless you get this,
You're right.
then she should have 2 days before the wedding. What is that? What is that?
Maybe this feeling started surfacing.
That would have been my question. I'm like, why would you wait? Because I guess the question is he against her having that or seeking that closure, or is he against the timing of her doing it? Because what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Saying that, if she had done it before she and this, or maybe after they got engaged. I think you just
yeah,
said that.
if she felt like if that's her thought process, like in order to move forward
That makes sense.
with this marriage, because I'm about to get married to someone that this needs to happen, you should have done that a long time ago. Don't come to me 2 days before, because to me, 2 days before, what that feels like to me is that you're not ready for this to happen. If you still need this to happen.
I believe that 2 days before means that
I'm scared.
nah.
They've been in contact.
The ex is better. The ex is better, and she's about to settle for the rest of her life with somebody that she's really not happy with or don't really desire. So she just wants to say her final farewell before she morally leaves him.
I kind of agree.
And because I personally feel if her current situation was better than her previous, she would have forgot all about this. Not forgot about it, but she would have pushed it to the side. And like whatever happens.
Because you go and get that closure, and y'all have a real good conversation and start reminiscing about the past. And now,
you thinking about
what?
it?
Like
your honeymoon gonna be trash.
I wasn't going for it.
I think the feelings can start to surface the closer you get to the wedding. So maybe she didn't think she had to get the closure a month ago or 2 months ago, whatever. And then as closer she gets to the point where she's like, yo, I'm really about to do this. It's really over. Like, I think that's probably the reason why she waited so long. And then to get the closure, I honestly just believe that you're just not ready because that person, I don't know, like your ex should just be dead to you in your mind if you're about to get married.
There's actually a video that just went viral about this. The girl walked out. The girl was in front of her ex's doorstep while the current boyfriend or fiance was in the driver's seat. She was, I guess, they're talking, and then she comes back in the driver's seat and she's like crying, and the caption was getting closer before we got married. And he was like, you okay now? She's like, yes, can we get some McDonald's? And then they like left, and I'm like, nah, this couldn't be me.
Generation
no, this cannot be me.
Generation
if my
the niggas parked in the ex's driveway.
Is this like a Gen Z person?
Gotta be.
Nah, I mean she looked like she might have been like 25 to 28, so it could be both.
I'm just curious.
If my ex hit me up 2 days before his wedding, sorry, Rome, I would just be like, damn, to his fiance. Like literally. Like this nigga still think about me 2 days before you about to get married. I feel sorry for your fiance. Like
you're wildin', sis.
I'll be back.
It's not that uncommon.
What was that Tony Braxton song?
I'll be back.
Wasn't man enough for me. Why'd you marry him?
And the worst thing is like, it's usually the man that's proposing. So
you've been lying.
Yeah, if I'm the guy who's proposing, I'd rather be like, yo, let me get closer with my ex before I get on a knee and propose to you.
Bro, exactly.
Because I feel like that's more fair.
You had me.
She gotta
what?
I was right there, but
she gotta dismiss her team too. So.
I'm just curious.
But the thing is,
whose house
they
is she
know
going back to,
that
though?
they're going to propose. Like they're planning the proposal. So it's like,
Yeah, but we're planning a proposal out of thinking that you're ready to do this.
Yeah, that means y'all have had conversations about being married.
True.
Hopefully.
And I feel like,
You're right, hopefully.
well, yeah, that too. But I also feel like if she would have known it was coming.
Why?
If you guys are having conversations about getting married, or we're getting serious enough for that to be the next step if the conversations weren't had.
It happens to the best of us.
I mean, what are you going back to the ex for? I just don't understand. What needs are not being
She's
met?
still in love.
About to get married. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, the horses.
Father, fix it. I'm ready for a husband. I'm ready to sit down and be quiet. I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to wear matching outfits. I'm ready to go to the family events and be quiet and let you talk. I'm gonna bring you a plate. I'm gonna fix you a nice plate. I promise. I'm gonna make you a drink. I make cocktails. I'm gonna look nice. I'm gonna look pretty. I'm gonna stay in shape. I'm gonna go for walks. What do you need? Do you need me to support you? I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna help you build that business. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be your secretary. What do you need? God, I'm ready. I'm tired. This job done wore me out, y'all. They done wore me out about this job. Everything done wore me out. I done did wrong. I done mismanaged. My life up here at this point. I need a life manager, and I think the life manager that I'm looking for is a husband.
What she don't know is that it's gonna get harder, right?
Hey,
Because she be managing her shit.
I was about to say, you will be life managing that man.
golly,
I don't want to ruin her little
man,
her little
they be
speech,
confused, bro.
but she finna be doing way more.
Okay,
Unless she ain't gotta work. Now that's different. If she ain't gotta work, then that's a big
Having a husband lightens your load a little bit.
I'm not saying it doesn't.
You were married?
But it also...
She just said that. She just said that so...
No.
So matter of factly...
It's on the pro list.
Okay.
It depends on the marriage.
But you also take on so many other responsibilities. Yeah. Depending on who you marry, I suppose.
Yes, you're adopting a son.
And if you you better have somebody that's gonna lead you in the right direction, because don't be taking on all this extra stuff. And like she said, she needs somebody to manage her life. Not you in general. I'm just saying.
It seemed like you was talking to me.
I'm just saying. She said she needs somebody to manage her life.
She got a prophetic word for you.
Right. And my spirit said.
No, because I looked away and she was still looking at me like, girl, I'm talking to you.
No, I wasn't. I think I was just having a moment.
Prophetess, baby.
I think I was just having a moment. Because, she's talking about she needed somebody to manage her life. And, she, isn't a husband, but... that's where people get things confused.
Typically, the managers are the women.
Thank you. I mean, I'm just going.
I'm quite a life manager myself. I like to manage things. I like
you're more than welcome to come and work for me.
For money?
For love.
Yeah. For love, because people that get married, they working for love.
Yep.
Not money, child.
I feel like why do women have to get to the end of all this and like fed up and down to like, I'm so desperate, I'm so deprived, and everything is hard and all these bills in order to like come to a point where you just meet a man and like listen.
I think she was being like, what's the word? Honest. No. Yeah, I think that was like some dramatization, because to be honest, she's probably either okay.
I saw a car seat in the back.
I know. She's ready to settle.
I did. That's the first thing I look at when I see a woman's car seat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's probably ready to settle now. She's like, all right.
You got a car seat in your shit?
And the car seat
trunk.
Hidden.
Trunk. I've done it.
You're redoing the car seat every time?
It's a little one. Boop, boop.
It's a booster.
Oh, it's the boosty.
Yeah, she's at that age.
So
she's not like.
I think she's at the point where she's just like, all right, I'll just take what I can if it's going to help me out.
Yes, and my question is, why wait till you get to that point? Don't you see that y'all are on a time limit more than we're on a time limit?
I don't know. See, that's another thing that I don't always agree with, but that's just, I think.
And sorry, go ahead.
No, finish. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Which one? Who's you? Me or her?
She's being funny.
Oh, okay.
But not all women move on that time clock thing. Like, not all women are like, okay, well, I have to do this before I get to a certain age, or I have to have kids by this time. Some people just move in the different seasons of their life. So maybe at that season of her life, she was focusing on work. So that's why shit got real heavy for her. And she was taking on a lot for herself.
She did say she mismanaged.
Oh, she did say that,
yeah. Yeah, so.
I think in their mind, they had a plan of who they wanted when they were younger, and they may not have made the right moves, or the man made the wrong moves, and now the pool has gotten very small, and now when that pool is smaller, and then the men know their worth, and they're not putting up with a lot of nagging and yapping. That
because that's all it comes with.
I can give you more words if you want.
Are they going to be negative words?
No, I'm saying that I'm saying what men don't want to put up with.
I mean, I think that's true.
I can tell you what we do want to put up with.
I think what we're forgetting is that men and women both have things that we just don't want to put up with. Men don't want to put up with certain stuff with us, and we don't want to put up with certain stuff with men. So it's not just women who are like, oh, I'm growing up and I'm not finding anything. There are a lot of single men out there that have to go start being sugar daddies or talking to younger women or whatever. What?
To the point, there's so many single men.
So many.
Because there's now an epidemic of male loneliness.
Right.
We're not calling, there's no epidemic of female loneliness.
And at the end of the day, men always talk about,
what's marrying age? I don't know what that is.
First of all, no, that is primarily in their 20s. And they're not, actually, I would argue they're primarily Gen Zs.
We all have Google.
I just Google it.
And then like,
It's very simple because women been had the lonely epidemic for the ones who are single and old. Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
We gave them a word. It's called cat ladies. Right? Like we've been knowing about them.
what men are saying is that women basically want too much too soon. Like on the first date, women are always asking for money. Women are always just like, they can't even meet a woman that they like because off rip, it's like, what you coming with? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of men are not even dating, or they can't even find a girl that is where they can get past the second, third date because they already ran out of cash. Like, so the women are just different now, and in a lot of different age groups, and that's making it harder for people to date. Like, a lot is changing. So I don't feel if anything, I feel like a lot of women are like enjoying themselves because they're just having a good time now.
Sorry, I
like
brought
they're
that
just,
up.
men are gonna still, the ones that can take you out on dates, they're gonna take you out on dates. You can have your little good time, and you can decide which one I like better. And then the men are just like, I gotta keep spending money.
Those are the older men.
The older men? No, I mean the YNs got it. Oh, they got it. They got it better.
Some of the YNs do.
The YNs,
I mean, okay, yes,
some
they have
YNs are
money to
getting it.
spend on you, but they also haven't gone through.
I'm saying the young dudes got it. There is no one group of people for anything.
Younger than
That's what I'm
25.
saying, like,
But I'm saying the YNs, yes, even if they have the money to spend on you and take you on dates and provide and whatever the hell you want, they still haven't gone through much.
right.
Very immature. You're gonna have to. That's who you're gonna go through the bullshit with.
Absolutely.
The older men are a little seasoned, been through some shit.
Patient with your stupid shit.
Actually, older men,
I'm not saying
older men
that.
are actually
More stuck up,
more
stubborn.
averse to, I think, women's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, cool. Nobody has time for this. I did this already.
I mean, listen, I just saw Shannon Sharp, and I don't want to believe that. Because like Shannon Sharp out here making older men look terrible. No, he didn't. Cassie and
Queen.
Diddy's team
just went back to
overshadowed that shit.
Yeah, like
That's all. He got
lucky as fuck.
He got
He
lucky.
just went back to work. Young women are like saying, I'm going to take advantage of these older guys. And, it's a lot going on. Like,
He
people are
probably
not
called Diddy
really
like
dating.
It's
Everybody's
like-
lonely.
And it's not even like
Actually,
taking
women are
advantage
lonely.
of the older guys, because the older guys know what game
are
this
lonely.
is.
They love being alone.
It's because
in their
it's
house.
because women actually have community with their friends,
Mhm.
and men don't share those same types of friendships. So that's why women aren't.
Or less lonely.
Yeah.
Wait, women are known to not even be able to remain friends after.
What
A
women are you
trip.
talking about?
I'm just saying. We see that
He
we
is
see
right.
girls go on trips, come back not friends.
Women build community though.
But I was about to say,
She said,
I understand
they're
what
able
you're
to
saying.
Build.
have a
I said
friendship.
women, no. I said build community.
You also mentioned friendship. You also
Exactly what
mentioned
I said.
friendship.
But
Fine.
I said women are not lonely because they build community.
And then
And then what?
you also mentioned
And then you
friendship.
mentioned the word friendship. So that's what you're trying to.
No, because friendships are a part of the community.
All
I didn't say
Don't y'all
friendships
have
are
lifetime
the
friends?
community.
Does everybody here have lifelong friends?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's
what
what
are we
I.
even talking about?
my childhood best friend and her birthday in Houston the other week.
My sister we've been best friends since kindergarten.
know
She
her.
came here last time. We about to go do her wedding.
Okay, never mind.
Like, I don't understand where this is coming from. Like, everybody I know has lifelong friends. At the end of the day, it doesn't even matter the group, the demographic, the age, whatever. People are not dating like they used to. It's just it's different now. Everything is expensive. Everybody's trying to get over on each other. Men think that women are outside looking slutty. Women are thinking that, I mean, I'm not saying I'm just saying a lot of guys are complaining about how women are, liberal.
Wear less.
Shout out to Aura Lounge in New Jersey. It was recommended by my good friend Rome, and they
went up
have
there?
a strict dress code.
You?
And the dress code says anyone wearing too revealing clothes. What is it? Too much revealing clothes.
I'm glad you stuttered too. Yeah.
Wearing clothes that are revealing
You need
past
one.
their their liking will not be allowed. You must be fully clothed to enter their lounge, which I think is beautiful.
It's also a Mediterranean spot too, so you have to point that out.
It's a beautiful thing.
They don't play with that.
Is that the drink place that you go to?
Nah, that's Portuguese. But no, I went over there and they were doing it.
They were doing it.
They were doing it.
They were doing it. They were doing it.
We're gonna see. I believe we're gonna see that be the new norm.
What?
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the rest of the world is conservative, and everybody's traveling, like realizing, wait, what? I'm not about to do this. What the fuck?
Okay, let me read this thing.
Like an actual club that you dance in
Just line up.
and you pop bottles and there's money and glitter and shit in the air.
Ooh, glitter?
Remember people used to throw money in regular
The
clubs?
confetti.
Yeah, that confetti.
Oh,
I don't want no glitter on me.
I'm like, sounds like a gay club.
No, y'all. I meant confetti.
Like glitter in the
I'm
air?
telling y'all, like, I know what they meant in the 70s. I get it. Like, that was the type of fun we was having.
Imagine a show train
Also
line
high
today.
as fuck.
I wasn't high.
You wasn't around in the 70s?
No, like, I'm talking about millennials. I'm just saying, like, the way millennials were.
I miss Sean Paul.
No.
Sean Paul.
No, I was.
It's my first go around, first time here.
I got some
Ponde River, Ponde Pond.
Huh? Okay. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Amanda. I
I was probably somebody's grandma.
This girl
I probably smoked squares and everything.
Frog Bop. Remember?
Squares.
Frog Bop. Frog Bop.
No, you're crazy.
I miss the Jamaican parties.
Who? Me? No, I was probably like somebody auntie.
Is that a song?
I was cussing.
I don't think
everybody out,
Erin was
smoking
here that
cigarettes.
close to her new one. That was only 20-something years difference.
You know what I just learned about?
You gotta give her early
That Haitian music.
1800s.
That do.
Compa?
Yeah.
I just started learning about compa, and I love it so much.
She might have not have. She could have.
like
Erin
a
could have been a white woman. You don't know.
I said, you like a Haitian?
Definitely was not.
I just I'm Googling.
She could have been in a whole different country, continent. You could have nothing to do with being a black
I actually
woman.
can't imagine that when we're reincarnated that we.
Switch races.
Yeah.
Yo, the black say the black.
Nothing in me.
No, it's crazy.
Too much chicken in this
According to
blood.
Dr. Umar,
Gotta be
they're
black.
reptiles.
No.
Go ahead,
But
sorry.
But what about the black
Just say
vegetarian?
you're ready when you're ready.
We're ready when you're ready.
Okay.
Sorry, I was
I
talking
got a
about that
2-hour
lady.
drive, y'all.
Okay. Ask Amanda tonight. Do I wait for him? Immediately, no. Okay, sorry.
Wait, you said that or is it?
Oh, good.
My boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years. We met during freshman orientation and become friends by junior year. We were together. Since then, it's been us, and I love him. From the beginning, I knew he wanted to go to medical school, and I was very supportive of that. I knew I was going to go to graduate school. I enrolled in graduate school at the same university we graduated from right after undergrad. He took a research job at a lab to prepare for med school and focus on his applications. A few weeks ago, he got the news. He's been accepted into the top medical school, but it's halfway across the country. Great for him. Of course, I'm proud, but that's when reality hit. We've had long talks about long distance. He says he wants to try, that I should wait for him, that he knows I'm the one and he's in this for the long haul. And I believe him. I love him. I see a future with him, but I also know life happens. Medical school is intense. People grow. Distance creates space for change, for temptation. So here I am with my heart pulled in 2 directions. Do I pause my own life in hopes that this love survives 4 more years of late night studying and different time zones? Or do I let go now before it hurts even more later?
I just want maybe I missed some stuff. I just want to clarify.
I think zone out.
So yeah,
This was a little long.
So she is already in school.
Yes.
So let's just say she's 1 year into her 2 or 3 year program. And so now he's gotten in at another school.
Right.
And so she's considering stopping her current program that she's already half or 1/3 into.
No, I don't think that it's about her program. She said, do I pause my own life in hopes that this love survives for more?
Like, should she stay with him while he's
A
gone?
relationship,
Yeah.
a love life.
Oh, whether they should stay together and be long distance. Oh,
Correct.
okay.
And then question 2, because I don't really know about this graduate.
Or do I
after
let
graduate.
go?
What are these ages that you do
Graduates, no, your master's.
Yeah, what are the ages, like 26, 25?
Are y'all serious?
depends.
Nobody's
I don't know.
laughing at that?
Oh, wait, is it a skit?
It's the it's a Kanye reference.
Oh,
Back when Kanye was cool. College dropout?
yeah. We know what college dropout are, but why did they repeat college? I mean, masters.
Wait,
I would say early 20s.
Early 20s? And they talking about,
Wait, hold on. No, she's in graduate school as well.
She just
Yeah.
started grad school.
Did she say for what? Is it the same career?
No, she didn't say for what.
so this is like 24, 25. Am I right, wrong? All right. Can I get my take then?
Mm-hmm.
You're in your 20s. Go out and have fun. Don't wait on that man, because he's not going to be waiting on you halfway across the country with those other medical women.
But he says he wants to.
I can pretend.
She want to too, but I mean,
That
if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
was good.
I'm just saying.
If
Is-
it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Pausing her life, meaning not getting to a committed relationship, but still.
I don't know
going
why
out?
she worded it that way.
Yeah.
Or does it mean like nothing at all?
Like nothing like celibacy.
Yeah, because like if she can still go out, I guess do whatever she do, but not get into a committed relationship.
No, well, that would still mean being in a relationship, just a long distance one. So
In your
So
20s.
she's saying being in a not pause. There's no pause in life. It's just a long distance relationship.
I mean, there's a vacation.
It's one or the other. I think it's you're in a long distance relationship or you're not.
Yeah,
Might as well,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what
see
I'm-
each other during the breaks, and then you're supposed to be
about to-
studying throughout
yeah.
the school year anyway. If you're gonna say, I mean, it can still work.
In your 20s.
I had
But to be honest, I just feel like
I love my
you
20s.
never know what'll happen. And she made that point here as well. But let him go. You guys want to be together. You guys love each other so much, whatever. Try the long distance relationship. And if anything happens, then it happens. It's life. You are prepared for it. Break up if you need to down the line. If you guys don't last the 4 years, he's away.
That's sound advice.
that was good.
I don't think that it makes any sense just to be like, well, you might cheat or you might be tempted or this might happen. So let's just break up. Like,
Let's just see what happens.
I will say this. Just I don't know if you're watching, young lady. But my auntie, she's a doctor. I'm sorry, she's a physician. And my uncle and her, or my uncle, yeah, they were married. They weren't married, sorry, when she went to med school. And they stayed, I'm sure they had some issues at some point. But they stayed together from when she was at Fisk for undergrad, when she went and got her post back, you know, up to when she went to med school and residency, everything. Like he's been there the entire time. And so in my mind, she's always been my aunt. So I don't know when they may have had an issue. I may not even been around yet. So it's possible.
Way to give her hope. That's a love story testimonial.
Here we go.
Yeah. I'm just, you know, I don't
Over.
want everything to be bad, but like, I mean, use your brain.
And you said that was your auntie?
Yeah, my auntie.
And so that was how long ago?
Oh wow.
So it was before Instagram?
There's gonna be some
Yeah.
trouble, so
Yeah,
just
of
stick it
course.
out if you can.
Before
I was about to
Instagram.
say, their long distance is pretty tough,
At
but
least he get
try
an
it out.
education.
And if you guys are both committed
I was
to,
long distance too.
if you guys are committed to
Two
making it work,
testimonials.
and it seems like both of you guys are, just go for it.
At least he get an education.
Long distance is kind of lit. I am not gonna lie.
Right? You don't have to have that person in your
Hey,
face all the
Put
time.
all that out there. Rico.
Just saying.
I kind of
Let-
like
think
you have
it's
to
that.
worth
let,
a try.
let
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
figure that out on their own.
Good luck.
But yeah, that's my advice, girl.
Man, let's go. You know that's
Did you
really
change
nice.
your name? Are you like Jesus Jada
I'm
now?
Jesus Janelle.
Oh wait, you
knows
for
my
real?
real name is Janelle.
So your name is Jada
Janelle.
Janelle?
Well, because I had a really wonderful word at Bible study recently.
Tell us about
and
it.
Basically, they were telling us about, it was very spiritual for me because I remember when my name was my alias became Jada Blackwell.
What's your real name?
My real name is Janelle. Yes. And
You look like a Jada though.
I know now I do. Shoot, I gotta go back.
Oh, you gotta
calling you
gotta
Jada
shed
again.
them demons.
Yeah, I had to get delivered. So anyways.
Get the oil.
So it's not funny, y'all. I'm
Put delivered in cap.
Oh, I'm delivered. Put that guy in the corner.
Yes, I am delivered. So but I'm so serious. So I had to
I don't like men's no more.
And then she basically was saying like how important our name is and stuff like that, and how our names have meaning and purpose. And then when I Googled my name, what it meant really made my heart melt. And then I thought about all the things that I went through. Once I changed my name, I was like, yep, I'm going back. So yeah, that's that.
So everything reset, basically.
Well, I've been having a lot of resets. So
Okay, so
that was
introduce,
one
tell
of them.
the audience.
Yeah, reintroduce
I don't
yourself.
really want to. Let's just.
I think you should.
You
Jesus
Oh my
Janelle.
God. Hey everybody, I'm Jesus Janelle.
No, Janelle by Jesus.
Janelle by Jesus. I don't
By
know if
way
I
of
like that
Jesus.
one.
No, by no.
Is your Instagram still Jada Blackwell?
I'm about to change it right now. Mind your business. Don't nobody go to my page yet. When it's dropping. Okay, everybody.
This is Janelle by Jesus.
It's been fun. I missed you guys so much. I love popping up here and there. It would be, I don't know if I should drop my name yet, because I don't know if it's going to be Jesus Janelle or Janelle by Jesus.
Janelle by Jesus.
Take them both.
Or JJ?
Yep.
Comment what you
That's a
think
good
her
one.
name should be.
Yes, let's take a
JJ.
vote.
Yes.
JJ is what I grew up with. Blackwell is not my last name.
Woo!
I don't know who
her
that
at all.
lady is.
Who is this lady?
I don't know who
Girl.
Blackwell is. That's not my last name.
I'm literally about to go home and get on Lexus and look up your
I'm
shit.
telling you, I'm so glad though, because nothing is connected to my real name.
Uh-oh.
When I put my new name up there, you ain't gonna ever be able to find no little cute pictures of me, no little bathing suit pictures. You ain't gonna be able to see nothing. I deleted all my tags.
Are you still friends with your demonic?
that's my gay-
Your demonic.
Why we gotta call him
friends?
demonic?
Well, because earlier you were saying that people have.
I don't
these
hang out
demonic
with anybody.
spirits. So you're not friends with them anymore.
I'm friends with people, but
She's
I
friends
just
with the Lord.
I don't want to be tempted to behave certain ways, because I don't like. It's kind of like rehab that I'm in. I can't be around certain stuff right now, because then I'm gonna relapse.
But can you be around the people?
Why do you think this is funny? It's so
No,
serious.
it's not.
It's not. Well, he's laughing.
Yeah,
I'm not.
It's not funny at all.
Rico's laugh just makes me laugh.
I used to drink a lot. I used to hang out a lot. I used to do a lot of stuff. So
I don't know if hanging out is a sin.
No, it's not. It's just
It's-
when
The
you're
Jada hanging out
Yeah.
is
me
different.
hanging out.
The temptation
And now
is
I'm
pretty high
sleeping on
for
the
her.
table, or I'm doing acting wild, So I'm just.
So, do you feel like you are closer to the ladies at your church now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
I see them 3 times a week.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So that means you pretty much aren't like associating with your old friends.
Well, one of my best friend actually is a part of the church, and our relationship is so much better.
It wasn't good at first.
No, it was great, but now it's even better. Like we're like soul sisters too, like spiritual sisters. So it's even better. Oh my God, that was a laugh room.
No, I sneezed.
No, I saw you smirk and laugh, but it's okay. I don't care. So anyways, yeah, so me and my best friend are even closer. And I don't know, I just been enjoying it. It's just me. Like, it is what it is. Thanks.
Yeah, that's really great.
Thanks a lot.
Are those glasses real?
Jesus, Janelle.
Real what?
Like, are they prescribed?
No. Just
I
got
know
this
you're not.
She keep
garage.
doing like this
Over
out of
there.
them.
Yeah, this,
Because they like, they have like a film on top of them. I don't know if I was supposed to peel them.
She's like, I
You got a
can't
screen
see through them.
protector.
those are the
You
blue
know,
light
like-
ones, right?
The
The
what?
blue light ones.
It looked like
Classic.
one.
That's what it feels like.
That's why I didn't wear mine, because I could see blue all the time.
But I don't think
For the
think
computer?
you can take
They're
that off though.
foggy. Oh,
The
that
blue
part-
light thing?
It's
Is that
supposed
for
to
the...
be like so you can look at the computer.
Yeah, computer.
Yeah, that's
phone.
what
I don't know how it looks on the
I
on the
just heard
thing,
of
so I
those.
didn't
I've
wear
never
it.
heard of that before.
Yeah.
Rico's jealous. He's like, man, I wish I could just wear fake glasses.
I just need help.
Hey, have you thought about LASIK? Are you getting it?
Most like, I don't know. When I was younger, when it first came out, my eye doctor fucking scarred me. He's like, all it takes is one time, you're blind for life. I was like, well, shit.
It's true.
That's all anybody need to tell me.
I mean, but like technology gets better.
Yeah. I know. And I have a friend that he got his done. I actually have 2 friends that went and got theirs done, and they said that they love it. They walked out, everything was fine the same day.
Did you see the opposite of that?
Oh wait.
What do you mean?
The LASIK horror
Y'all are
stories?
negative.
Nah, but that's my only thing is like
I gotta get out of here.
the worst
spirit
case
is low.
scenario.
Please get me out of here. I don't like this energy.
The worst case scenario is too scary for me.
Yeah.
I gotta go
But
back.
sometimes it's worth the gamble because my eyes be definitely hurting.
Just one eye. You can
Maybe I just do one at a time.
That's what
And
I'm
if they
saying.
win or if they succeed,
That's actually a good. Yeah.
then I just all right, cool. Because I could be blind in one eye, right?
I think you could definitely.
be a pirate.
So it's
I think
been
you can
so
figure it out.
fun. I'm getting it.
What, ma'am?
That's yeah.
am.
We have to do it.
You have to say bye.
It's bye.
Thank you, everyone,
I'm gonna burn.
Not my
for
business.
Wrap it.
watching this episode. We hope you love it.
Yeah.
Jada, Janelle,
Jada by Jesus. Thanks for coming.
Janelle.
Y'all gonna keep playing, all right?
Janelle.
Nobody's playing.
I don't know how to address you. I'm trying to.
Yeah, thank you. Let's move forward.
Okay, thank
I
you.
gotta get out of here. This is in house.
Okay, she's rushing us. Thank you for coming.
Welcome to
They're
Sinners.
not gonna do is make me mock my Lord. It's been fine.
Bye, guys. Watch the next episode.
Wait, you have to go to church?
No, I gotta get out of here. The
Oh.
spirit.
No.
Like, comment, subscribe. Love you.
We did. That was a terrible sign out.